Hey, bear with me. 1 second. Try and find some snort through on this windscreen. Windscreen a bit now. Good morning, me old spanadactuses and inkles and a pop to bloody pings. How the devil are you? You alright? Right. Gently does it, old boy. Old bean. Oh. Hopefully we don't slide. Yeah, so I know I said I wouldn't be doing anything for a couple of weeks, but I can't resist this one. Oh, this guy's stuffed us up. Stop, lad, stop. Keep going even, lad. Keep going, lad. Keep going. It's me what needs to stop. I can't quite see behind me. Is that coming? Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to do anything for a couple of weeks, but I can't resist this one. We are in I think we're in Aberdeenshire, aren't we? We're just leaving Stracathro. Strap your cock on services. Stracathro, I can never pronounce it. Is it Stracathro or Stracathro? I don't know. Stracathro, anyway. We'll just call it Stracathro in case anybody watches this video and takes offence. We're just leaving Stracathro services. We're going to Aberdeen. We didn't stay here last night. We've just run up this morning from Glenroths.
Take the second exit.
Oh, real wide swing. Oh, go on, lad. Get around. Go on. Wow. Sun's a bit bright. It's put a bit of snow down here.
Take the next left.
Last night or this morning. It's beautiful scenery, but it's just not nice when you come off the beaten track, off the A92 here. I do need fuel. I couldn't get fuel though because they've not got. I've only got like a Shell card and a BP. But I do believe there will be a Shell garage for me just on the outskirts of Aberdeen where we're going to. We're going to be turning off for Aberdeen docks in a bit. I'm just mindful here now because they've shoveled all snow across there with snow ploughs. So I just don't want to get a tyre in on it. Beautiful scenery, it's absolutely bloody marvellous, stunning. When you mess it up, it's half a day out with Undertaker, you know what I mean? It's not good like. I've not much conversation, I've not much crack, we're just enjoying the view. I hope you can get something of the view. I wanted to stop beforehand, but there's no way to pull in. Laybys was covered in snow, and they blocked all this side of dual carriageway off for miles. We had to go on the opposite side. I think they've got ongoing roadworks and that, haven't they? So by the time I come back over, I just see Stracathro services there. I thought, right, we'll just pull in. I've had some breakfast. Going up here, I'm going to be loading for Hartlepool. It's a run I've done many times.
You are over the speed limit.
I'm over the speed limit. You can't see it. The speed limit's 50 miles an hour. I'm fucking positive it is. Just mindful again, there's bits and bats of snow pockets laying about, lounging about a bit. Yeah, winter time. Welcome to it. I've just had a square sausage. I think they call it lawn. Do they call it lawn sausage, the square? The other one's linking it. I've just had lawn sausage and haggis on a roll with some brown sauce. Bloody lovely. Absolutely bloody lovely. Well, it cost me £3 odd as well. There's your snowplow. He's been busy this morning, that lad has. Houses there. What a strange and weird and wonderful place to live there. I suppose you get a bloody grand view of them fells over there to the side in far distance, wouldn't you? Ah, what a lovely. Just that you're backing onto this major dual carriageway, aren't you? So we're looking for a Shell petrol station. We're down to 21% fuel. I do know that there's 2 Shell petrol stations. Just as we're going down to that, we turn right for the dock road at Aberdeen, go down to Aberdeen docks, and there's one on either side of bloody road. So I've never used them, but I know that they're there, and you can't get HGVs in them. So if we don't get the one going down, we'll get the other one coming back out, hopefully, fingers crossed. Because failing that, the next Shell petrol station that I know of, back that away on the A92, is at Forfar. Forfar. Where I should have stopped on way in. Now it will be alright. Yeah, all my washer bottle pipes are frozen, and hence I had to throw a bit of snow on windscreen. You just get that little bit of spray from a vehicle in front. You try and put windscreen wipers on thinking that it's wet, and it's not, it smears you. You know what I mean? Ba-ba-did-la-da-dee-da, sneaking rat twain in shoo-shoo, hop-de-dub-de-day-dum-a-dee-doo, diddle-piggy-boo. I stayed at Route 74 truck stop last night. Got talking to a fella. Hello pal, who I used to work with. Hello Rob, how we doing pal? You alright mate? Apparently he watches these bloody videos. So we had a chat, we had a cup of coffee and a good chat. I used to work with him at a previous place. Yeah, he's alright, good lad. He's away up here somewhere this morning. All them back roads there are covered in snow. Oh, it's thick. You get through with a tractor, but you wouldn't get through with one of these bloody things. All untouched, them fields there. Nobody's walked on them. This is all just muddy shite off road. Side of the road here, like. I reckon them snowplow lads would have been busy this morning shifting all this. It's come down, it's put it down, like. It has indeed. Stunning coming across the Tay Bridge earlier on, Dundee. But I wasn't recording, obviously.
You are over the speed
Not over
limit.
the speed limit, shut up! There's not! side here, like. The windscreen's getting pitted up again now with salt. Can't be helped. Mindful, there's still pockets and patches of snow knocking about on this road, even though it's been scraped up with snow plough. They've been busy all morning, them lads, clearing this. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am a diddle of a day tum-tee, and a tie-dye diddle of a tom-a-didn't-tee. Stinking rat blood is wine in share. Dropped down to 20% now. We're just coming on to red. Red light's not on yet, but we're just coming on to red now, so about 20.
Over the speed limit.
About 24 mile before we're coming off for Aberdeen docks. So there is a Shell petrol station down there, so we're going to need fuel basically. According to Gubbins on dashboard, I'm 140 mile on this 20% fuel, but we're going to need to get filled up anyway, so we'll just run him on. We'll run him on to this petrol station and hopefully we can get in the bloody thing and they've got fuel. Otherwise we're knackered. Just mirrors. I think that little wagon's stuck in that lay-by then. One thing getting into the things, but you can't get bloody out with all this snow what's been shoveled in. Oh, here's the snow. Just come away from this here. I don't want it dragging us in, you see. There's also a van overtaking me now, so I'm mindful mirrors. Towards this white line. I'm not on it because I don't want the tyre to start dragging us into this shite here on the left hand side. So that snowplow's been through and just shoveled it all to one side. Only a light dusting, but shifting a light dusting in a straight line, shoveling it over to one side creates a little pile, doesn't it? We don't get a good downpour of rain after all, this will freeze today. It's solid ice. Quite a lot of people pulling up in these laybys and having the same trouble as we had before, trying to get the windscreens clean. Wouldn't you think they'd invent a device that heats your water up? You know what I mean? Or your gubbins, the squirty holes, what shoot the water out the windscreen. You'd think they'd invent something that just heats it up so they don't freeze. You can get water. Or you can get bloody, windscreen washers on. done since time began, then, you know what I mean? Just mindful here at this junction. Little pockets and patches of snow still about, see? Oh, just felt a wheel just spin then. At least I think it did anyway. It was on radio before, on like the Birmingham Radio 2, Richie Anderson's travel bulletin, that the A92 was struggling with snow first thing this morning around about the Stonehaven area. This is where we're coming up to now. They've obviously opened it, they've had the snow plows up and running and got the job sorted. So it must have come down quite heavy last night or the early hours of this morning. You know, it happens every year, it's just winter, it's what happens in winter, isn't it? In every other country, they get by, they cope with it, they know what they're doing. In the UK, we panic. Recognise that song. It got to number 48 in 1916. 48 in the Horrible Diddle chart. Oh, aye, it was all the rage back then. The Horrible Diddle Bottle. Absolutely. They used to scribe everything on tablets. this is creating a domino effect. Now as he's come, the next van wants to overtake us now. To an 8 minutes drive, an hour and 8 minutes driving time left before I've got to take a half an hour break. So hopefully we can go and get fuel and we can pull up outside of this site where we're going to in Aberdeen. Before we go in, we get a break. Or if they're queuing in there, we get a break outside. I'm not overly concerned about my time yet. I've loads of time to get there. That looks like it's come off the road. There's a sign on it saying police aware. So. No, it didn't look like any major damage to it, but it's obviously slid off the bloody road last night or the early hours of this morning. Or maybe another night, I don't know. I seem to look and see the tyre tracks where it had gone off there. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about me driving time left yet. It's my fuel I'm starting to look at again now. 19%. Still got loads in. Well, 110 mile according to form. That 1% seems to have dropped to 30 mile. Bizarre. Mindfully, there's a pedestrian walking down towards us. He's not going to venture onto the road, but we might slide. Kill him stone deed. Just saw a sign there for a place I can't pronounce. It's looked like Okir, or something like that. Okure. I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce it. Please excuse me. I'm not trying to take the piss out of your accents and pronunciations, but I'm terrible with pronouncing Scottish names. Okure. Or Okir. Okay, the fucking new. That one, right. I love it up here, mate. I do. Love it. Yeah, I know we said we wasn't going to post a video for a couple of weeks, but we can't resist a little one like this. Again, there's another vehicle here. Has that come off the road this morning? We don't know. Or has he just attempted to get up there? There's traffic coming, flying up behind us. There's a couple of cars and I think a bus is going to want to overtake us shortly. Just mindful now of this blue van in there, mate. The bus. This is Stonehaven. It said the A90 which we're on. It said this was closed this morning due to snow. They've obviously cleared it. So they just stacked it all up there with snow plows. They always get by. They do a good job. I just want to try and hang back from this bus now because this is what's going to cause me problems with this shit now. It's just got a bit of spray, and if I put these windscreen wipers on now, it'll smear all that all over the place. You won't be able to see a thing. So as tempting as it is, I don't. Because if I press my window washers, they're frozen. So you press that, it automatically puts bloody windscreen wipers on, doesn't it? And that'll just smear that shite all over windscreen. So I mean, wouldn't it be nice if somebody came out with an invention, a device, like you press the button like your rear heated, you know, like your rear heated windows on a car, right, like that. You press that and it demists them all. It'd be nice if somebody could have a device on washer bottle tank and windscreen wipers or something, and it just unfrozen them. So you didn't have this problem. Just mindful, I can't see in my mirror, I'm going to have to back it right off because this guy's coming out in this lay-by and the sun's absolutely blinding me in this mirror here on this side. I just backed it off. The mirror's all full of shite anyway, smeared with crap off the road. I know I can see there's no behind us. There was nothing in lane 2, but we didn't know that, so we just backed it off. The sun is absolutely burning into this driver's side mirror here. Dance, dance, wherever you may be, for I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I lead you all to Blackbridge Labour Club. Good luck with that, because I think it's been flattened. So another 10 mile, according to Altwaticus Navicus. I know where I'm going, I've been here quite a few times before. I just have this running just in case we get a road closure. Altwaticus Navicus on dashboard, it's a truck sat nav, so if we do get a road closure due to bad weather, it'll divert us. Or if we do have to divert onto another road, it'll reroute us. These roads are not in the best of conditions either. We're just coming up towards the outskirts of Aberdeen now. And there's Stonehaven, that away. So we keep doing, yeah, we're alright, yeah. I can just make out the sea here on the right hand side now. Don't know how much you're going to be able to see now because this windscreen's getting pretty much pitted up with road salt and shite. But as I'm looking in my mirrors, I am the only thing on this road at this moment in time on this side of the dual carriageway anyway. I think there's something behind me in the real far distance, but there's nothing up in front of me. There are vehicles coming towards us, so that's alright. Just mindfully, just mirrors, mindful of this thing in this lay-by. I can also see the sea up in front of me on the right hand side. Guy's just sticking his head out. There's the sea. Get some fuel and then we'll pull up just before we go into sight further on up here. I'm going to be loading for Hartlepool. Well, I'll have to take an half an hour break first. Just mindful of this van just putting its nose out. Just mindful more of it sliding on the ice and coming in front of us. Couple of Shell petrol stations as we're running down into this particular part of Aberdeen. I've never been in, but I know that we can get fuel there because I've seen trucks in before. There's one on either side as we run down. We're going to turn off in a bit and then run down towards the other side of the harbour. I do need fuel. If I can get it on way in, happy days. If not, I'll have to try and get it on way out. If there's no diesel, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll find some somewhere with 19% in so we can get back down the road a bit. Loading for Hartlepool, I'm not sure whether we'll make it back down the road towards Dundee or not, I don't know. We'll sort something out, we always do. Mindful, there's a little blue gas van followed by a black or grey car. They're both going to come out on us. There's one overtaking me, so I can't pull out just yet. Just let it come past right. Windscreen's getting pitted up with road salt now. I can see out of it, but it is getting peppered with shite now. There's no point me trying to put windscreen wipers on because it'll just smear it. I've got fluid in, I've got washer liquid in, but the pipes are frozen. Just smear the shit off, and you can't turn it off once you've pressed it. It goes on for about 6 bloody cycles, doesn't it? Just smear that shite everywhere. The downside of winter, it's not sexy. Trying to do a video leaving Aberdeen after because the sun's behind me. It's absolutely burning my eyeballs every time I look into this mirror on the driver's side here. So coming back after, it'll probably be head on to us, so you won't be able to see a thing. So even though I'm not calling out mirrors, I am constantly looking in them. Coming off in about 2.5 miles, I turn off and then we go right. We drop down towards the harbour. We're going to an industrial estate down there. But there's a Shell petrol station. There's one either side of dual carriageway. I'm going to have to try the left-hand side. I've never been in them, but I know you can get trucks in there. I'm going to have to try the left-hand side first. If I can't get in there, then we'll go and get loaded and we'll try coming out, because I'm only down to 18% fuel. I'm 140 miles on that, but every time we drop down 1%, it seems to be dropping down 10 miles. You know what I mean? We're alright. We've still plenty of fuel in. The red light's not come on yet. We are on the red. But the light's not come on yet. With loads of fuel in. But how much is left in? You can probably fill full tank of a car. Do you know what I mean? So there's a bit left in yet. There's enough in yet. I'm not panicking just yet. Like I said, when we turn off in a bit, drop down towards the harbour and the docks and whatnot. There's 2 Shell petrol stations either side. Up north now, pal. We are. I love it up here, mate. I really do. Spot on. So we're going to be coming off here for the city centre and harbour. Half a mile yet.
Prepare to keep left after half a mile.
Check your mirrors for bikes, it says. Right, so mirrors. Just going to put a signal on now because we are going to be coming off here. And we're going to come up to the top of this junction. We're going to turn right and drop down towards the harbour. And yeah, there's 2 Shell petrol stations. I want to try the one on the left-hand side first.
After 300 feet.
Hopefully they've got fuel and it's not a big weight. I've never been in it, but I know it's. I know there are 2, one on either side. So we're going to burn right at the top
Half a
here.
mile, turn right.
Apologies if you're from Aberdeen. You'll know this area like the back of your hand, won't you? Just keeping this middle lane. It should swing us right.
After 100 feet, turn right.
So there should be 2 Shell petrol stations come up down here before car garages and whatnot. I know they're there, but I've never been in them. There's one on either side, so if we've no joy on the left hand side, we'll go down to this place, we'll get loaded and we'll fill up on way back out. I've got enough time to get down to side to where I need to be, and I can take a break down there. It's just the fuel I want. I'll try for the left hand side first, because chances are the right hand side one might not have any, do you know what I mean, on way back out. I know it's a dual, I think it's a dual carriageway out on both. So you know, anyway, you know what I mean, don't you? Diddly hiddly 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 piddly poo. I could do with cleaning this windscreen again when I get stopped in a bit. I am a little bit, no, I just 42 mile an hour, it grasses you up. We're in the 40s. I'm rolling downhill though, so it's easily done. Just mirrors now. Road is narrowing. It's still 2 lanes as far as I'm aware, but it's going to come into 1 lane shortly. There is a car just coming over decking me. I believe it is a Volkswagen, a VW, a Golf. We are in a 40. Little Grampian International puddle jumper coming to overtake us now. Grampian Continental, sorry, not International. Lights are on red up ahead, so it just mirrors. Just come off that gas, just start backing him off now. Yeah, there's a Shell petrol station just down here somewhere. Oh, there's two. Little Grampian Continental puddle jumper there, see that? I would love to work for them. If I was single, I'd love to work for them on European work. All over Europe in a Class 1. Big Scania, oh aye. I don't know what money's like, but I'd love the job. No good as a married man. Right, mirrors. So this is the Shell petrol station. I've never been in here before, so I don't know where it is. So I'm just going to assume that I'm going to come off here. Some mirrors. I don't know where the entrance is to it. I'm just assuming it's here. I know there's a petrol station. I've always known, but I've always been past it. Never been in it, so it's a first for me. Just taking our time now.
Take the next left. Then take the second left.
Right. I don't know how to get in the bugger, so.
Recalculating route.
Yeah.
Take the next left. Then bear
There's the
left.
signals on, so twat-nav starts getting on your tits now. I don't actually know how we get in here. I've no idea. Oh shit, how do you get in here?
Calculating route.
I can't find how to get into this petrol station. I must have missed it. Well, that's good. We'll probably get stuck on this
After
industrial
1,000
estate, right?
feet, turn back at the roundabout, taking the fourth
So
exit.
it's very, very icy. I've no idea how to get into this petrol station. That was an exit though. I must have had come in it from t'other way. So I knew there was a petrol station here, but like I say, I've never been in it. So what I need to do now is try and find a way of turning this bugger around without getting stuck. And it's not looking good. Somebody's pipping at me there. They might be doomed here, like.
Turn back at the roundabout, taking the fourth
I'm just
exit.
trying to feather it round here. I don't want to jab on brakes in case we slide, because nothing's been gritted, I don't think, round here. I've no idea how to get back out of here now. Well, obviously there's a roundabout. I'm hoping we can get into that petrol station. I've never been. I knew it was there, but I've never been in it. So we might have to sack it off, just go and get loaded and try the one on the other side of the dual carriageway on the way back out. But meanwhile, just mindful here. Nice wide swing and just gentle feathering on the accelerator. I don't know where curbs are.
Take the
Can't
fourth
see
exit.
anything now, it's just full of snow. Just make out that's a curb here. So again, just mindful. We might have to come back out onto the dual carriageway if I see if we can get into this petrol station. But I couldn't fathom how to get into it then. I nearly turned into a car garage inside
After
of it.
quarter of a mile,
There
turn
will be a
left.
way in, obviously.
Then enter the roundabout.
Stop there, pal. Don't make me lose my momentum. Royal Mail. Here's pal. So we're in this sun now and it's blinding. Windscreen's pitted up with shite. Can't see a thing now with sun. Parked cars up left, just mindful. So I've no idea how we get in this petrol station. We might have to sack it off. Unless we can see somebody to ask. I was going to turn in there, but that's a Seat dealership. Unless we come in from t'other road, I don't know. I've seen wagons in here, I'm sure I have, but that's no entry, that's the exit there. I have seen wagons in before.
Take the next left.
Now, there's your HGV fuel pumps there, so how the frig did you get in it? I must have come in off Main Road and I've missed it. Yeah, it's there. It's off Main Road.
Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
Right, mindful, mirrors. Nice wide swing. We want one of these
Take the
HGV pumps
second
here.
exit.
No exit. Well, there's an entrance then. No, I've never been in, so every day's a school day. We all make mistakes.
Calculating route.
Can we get on here? Oops. I won't see if that's sun. I nearly cut up that curb then. Nearly cut up that cone then. There's a cone there just on the outskirts. Right, so there's no fuel in that one. So hopefully we can get some in the next one. There's no fuel. I think there's fuel in this one, but there's none in t'other. Right, I've been your old mate Boris here once again. You, my friend, have been beautiful. But for now, I'm out of here. Let's see if we can get some diesel. Write my mileage down. Come on, you bloody thing. One, 3, 4, wait, 1, 3, 4, 4, 8, 1. Right, I'll see you later. Ta-ra.